people? Doritos and the LuchaCabre here. And today, we're in a special edition of Doritos and the LuchaCabre. Because some of you may have seen that Mrs. Luch got me a 3D printer for Christmas. And some of you may also have seen the neat stuff that I have made with it. Well, not to be outdone or outsmarted, Chip says, I'm going to get a 3D printer too. And so what did he do? He reached out to and said, hey, if Luch has one, Chip needs one. So he gets one. Thanks to the great people at TronXY. But then he opens it up and says, oh crap! And being the technologically inept person that he is, he says, Luch, I can't put this thing together. Can you do it for me? So people, I've gotten roped into this again. So here's another video of Luch doing Doritos' dirty work. So we're going to open this thing up and see what we got, people. So stick with us and let's see what kind of crap we can get ourselves into. Stay tuned. Rock. Okay, people, right off the bat, you can see that this box has seen some better days. This is quite haggard, and this is exactly how we got it, people. So you never know what we may find inside. So let's open it up and see, shall we? Okay. Right off the bat, we can see a bunch of stuff that can kill our sea turtles. So people, don't kill your sea turtles. Make sure you recycle this crap if you can. Oh my goodness, people. This is a box of parts. Box of parts. I'm going to tilt this up and just show you the first layer of parts, people. A tray. Oh, we got all sorts of plastic pieces, switches. It's even got, hey, throw the switches, hey? Come on, make it go. Put them back side to side. Okay, you know what? We got the tools in here and wiring and stuff and hardware. You know, if you play with software long enough, it'll become hardware. Anyways, that's the first layer, people, just the first layer. Oh, look, a power supply. The first layer, people. Let's go into this battered second layer. Oh my goodness. People, more parts and stuff and things. Oh my goodness. Stepper motors and all sorts of extruders. Oh crap. We got our work cut out for us, people. Let's get to putting this thing together if we can find some instructions. So, stick with us and we'll get you through this arduous process of painstaking glory, which is a 3D printer by TronXY. Stick with us, people. We got more coming your way. Okay, people, let's take a look at some of the stuff we've got going on in here. Right here, you can see we've got all thread that has, it's probably for our X or Y axis, or maybe the Z. I don't know. But we'll find out later. It looks like we got at least a sturdy metal frame here, or aluminum, I should say probably. And these are going to make the support for the rest of our printer. So we've got to put this all together and make a sturdy subframe before we can put the rest on. And as we've got here, look like this. This is going to be our panel. Our control panel, people. We've got our control buttons here and our LCD screen. It comes with an LCD screen. Right next to that, people, we have the motherboard. This is the mother of all boards. It gave birth to every other board thereafter. It's their mother.
What you say about my mama? Huh?
And this is where we plug in all our wiring harness. We got a lot of wiring harness, people, here. And each one has its own spot here. Each one will get its own spot in the motherboard. And then over here, we've got all our wheels. And all of these will support our stepper motors and our extruders along the frame. They'll ride along the frame, people, and make it go in a straight line. Because it's very important that everything is lined up straight and flush and square. And all these other, oh my goodness, people, we're going to have some fun figuring this stuff out. So won't you join us? Oh, isn't it beautiful? All these parts, people. Parts is parts. Remember, people, we have a saying around here at Dorito and LuchaCabre. Parts is parts. So let's get to putting these parts together and see if we can't print something within the next, 3 or 4 days, okay? So, stick with us, and we'll get this going in a time lapse so you can see what's going on. All right? Rock on, people. I said rock on, people.
To mess with nobody. Please excuse me, I guess I bumped up. I didn't want to hurt nobody. Please excuse me, I guess I bumped up. Anyway you call it, I'm just a funkaholic, and I'm needing of a fix. Reserves are running low, gotta let the boogie go. But up my sleeve I got a trick. Painful as the withdrawals, an extra dosage calls, and I accept it with my greed. So sweet to the air, swatch and shake the rear. I got the line on what I need. High on the ball, high on the ball, high, high, high.
Don't mess with our ball! They're multi-purpose, multifactional, and multifaceted. They're not only aesthetically pleasing, but they're functional.
I didn't mean to mess with nobody. Please excuse me, I guess I bumped up. I didn't want to hurt nobody. Please excuse me, I guess I bumped up. I broke the ball, I broke the ball. I broke the ball, I broke the ball, I broke the ball.
See, we're about halfway through our build here, and we're only on day 4. So we're doing pretty good, I think. We've got our X-axis and stepper motor done. We've got our Z-axis and their stepper motors done. We've also got our Y-axis all set up. So we just got a little bit more to go, people. Maybe within the next week we can get this thing running. So stick with us, and we can give you some more in-depth information on this wonderful beast we call the TronXY. We've got most of our main frame all put together. We've got our X, Y, and Z axis all together. We've got our stepper motors all in. We've got our extruder in. And you can see we've got everything all plugged in. It's time now to put together the electronics box, people. This has a whole separate box for its electronics. So we're going to go put this to the side and put together the brain, which someone should have done with Dorito to begin with. But we're going to do that for him now. So stick with us, people, and we're going to get this thing electrified. Make you feel the electricity in the air. Hold on tight, people. We got more to come. Rock on.
this table right here, that's gotta be stable. If that's not stable, the rest of your print won't be stable. How the hell is that gonna be stable? That's put all together. If you don't got a good base, you don't got a good face.
All right, people. Here we are, 3 days later, and this is what we've got. We've got all our mainframe built with all our stepper motors and everything, and our printing bed. We've got all our brain assembled here and wired. And boy, let me tell you folks, this was a cluster of wires in here. A whole bunch. You had to build your own box and wire everything up, people. But now is the moment of truth. Now we're going to plug this thing in and see if it will actually work. So, we've taken the liberty of actually getting a cord in here. So let's plug it in and see what it do. So far, so good. It hasn't blown up. The power switch is in the back, people, which you had to wire yourself too. Excuse me. Let's turn it on and see what happens. It's lighting up, people. It's lighting up. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see what it has to say. It says, printer ready, people. Our printer is ready. Our Z is at 0, and people, look, our buff is at 0. We have no buff. You know you don't have any buff, do you, Chip? No buff. Well, let's see what we can make it do. Since there's no instructions, we're going to wing this. So let's push a button, see what happens. Let's push the middle one. Oh, it says quick settings, position, extruder. Let's go to position. See if we can make the positions work. We go to the position. Let's say we want our X to go home. It moved.
And remember, people, if your bed won't stay stable, you ain't gonna print crap. So tell me, TronXY, how we gonna print anything with this piece of crap?
All right, people. Me and Chip here has spent the last 4 or 5 hours trying to make all the fine adjustments on this thing. And well, we just can't do it. We've tried this and that and the other thing. And well, it's always something. If you get this one right, that one's off. If you get this one right, that one's off. I haven't been able to get it right yet, and neither is my heterosexual life partner, Chip, either. So what we're going to do is spend the next few weeks or so messing with this thing and see if we can get it to do anything resembling 3D printing. And if we can, we will get back to you, I'm sure. But as of now, I can't make this piece of crap work. So, people, I don't know what to tell you. If you've bought one and you've made it work, let me know. If you've got one and you made it work, let me know. If you got one and you can't make it work, let me know that too. Because I have issues, people, with my TronXY 3X 3D printer. So, this has been LuchaCabre signing off for Chip and the Luch Bob. We'll get back to you later with some more 3D printing antics. Rock on, people.
Now check out my 3D printer, people, that Mrs. Luch got me, and see how nice and compact it is compared to Chip's piece of crap right here. Look at that. Compared to that, people. So much nicer. JG Maker, you rock.